So please start. Please continue.
Okay, so thank you, ma'am, for introduction. And Jogendra Singh, welcome you all of the participants. And today I'm delivering the lecture on microclimate modification in cucurbits. I'm mainly focusing on low tunnel technology. So if time permits, we try to touch some seed production part also in case of in protected conditions. But first of all, we discuss about this low tunnel technology. So is it my slides are moving and I'm audible?
You are audible. You are audible
Yes,
here.
sir.
And
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. So first of all, as we all know, that cucurbits is a cucurbits are cultivated on very in all the across parts of the India, and it's a very large family containing 118 genera and 825 species, and it is one of the largest family in which vegetables are cultivated, and we grow cucurbits in each and every part of the country and across the agroclimatic zones from temperate to subtropical to tropicals in each zone, one or another cucurbits is widely cultivated. So, as far as we discuss about the important cucurbits crops, so mostly the most widely cultivated is your this cucumber, bottle gourd, bitter gourd, then muskmelon, watermelon, and there are various few minor cucurbits or underutilized cucurbits like sponge gourd, discord, ash gourd, stem gourd, pointed gourd, which are cultivated in one or other regions of the India. And most of the cucurbits are cultivated as a vegetables, but few other are also used for various purposes like for pickles, sweets, and uh, other instrumental and this medicinal importance. So, as we already discussed about the cucurbits, then questions come to that what are the microclimatic modifications? So, that before discussing any this tunnel technology, it's important to understand the concept of any that's what are the microclimate. So, basically, microclimate is referred to a localized climatic condition that exist around the uh, crop canopy, and it or it's a immediate plant environment, and these conditions may differ significantly from the general atmospheric conditions of the surrounding area. And what are the different factors which affect your microclimates are like temperature, relative humidity, light intensity, soil temperature, wind velocity, and this carbon dioxide concentrations, and all these microclimatic conditions affect the growth and yield of any particular vegetable crops. And later on we will discuss that how these microclimatic conditions or modifications are affect the growth and development in case of cucurbits. And by utilizing these low cost and easily constructed technologies like low tunnels, walk-in tunnels, and from this to high expenditure or ventures like greenhouse, net house, we can modify these environmental parameters to create a optimal conditions where we can harness maximum yield of a crop. So then this importance of microclimatic modifications in case of cucurbits. So as we all know, cucurbits are a warm season vegetables. That means they require optimum temperature for a growth and development. So they require a warm optimum temperature for their growth and development. And cucurbits are highly sensitive to climatic fluctuations. Whatever climatic conditions fluctuates from its optimum condition, then it is going to affect their growth or its reproductive phase. In many cases, we observe that when temperature goes beyond that or temperature goes higher, then obviously the production of male flower is more in case of cucurbits. So many times we come to a problem that okay, that's only there is a vegetative growth or only a male flowers are there, but there is no fruit production on a particular vine or particular crop. So basically it's due to the higher temperature. But in case Similarly, if temperature goes low or below the optimum, then we see that okay, it's giving mostly the female flowers. So sometimes various person claims that okay, we have observed or we have reported this gynoecious line in case of sorry bitter gourd, oh sorry bottle gourd. But that's not the case of gynoecious line in case of bottle gourd because it's totally due to the low temperature. So due to the low temperature, female flowers appearance is more as compared to male. So we get a confusion that okay, so this is your gynoecious lines, but it's totally due to the fluctuations of temperature. And then temperature also affect the germination in case of cucurbits. In case of bottle gourd, we observe that okay, when it goes beyond a low temperature that 15 and below the 15, we will see there is no germinations, and it will germinate when it's come to about 25 degree centigrade. So when temperature falls below the range, there are various problems occur in case of cucurbits that I already discussed: the delayed seed germination. Again, this poor seedling establishment. Obviously, there is a slow growth, and there is a change in sex forms, or also a reduction in flowering and fruit set. Then, similarly, other environmental stresses like your rainfall, wind, humidity, they are going to affect the this various growth and development stages of cucurbits. So this modification basically help to address us that how we are going to protect this cucurbits crop from this unfavorable climatic conditions and maintain an optimum environment for growth. So it will leads to the achieve early growth crop establishment, also in off-season cultivation, which is which we see in case of low tunnel technology. Low tunnel technology mostly utilized for this off-season cultivation. Then third one is your increase. Obviously, it increase yield and quality because we are this manipulating the microclimatic conditions or changing them to a favorable ones. So obviously, our yield and quality is going to increase in case of cucurbits. Then again, it provide protection from a frost, wind, and heavy rain because they provide a protected conditions to from these climatic vagaries. And again, when there is a reduction in pest and disease pressure. So now we discuss about these one by one these microclimatic factors which are affecting cucurbits. So first, the temperature. So optimum temperature for germination in case of cucurbit is 25 to 30. For vegetative growth, 20 to 30 degrees centigrade, and for fruit development it is 20 to 32. And we already discussed this low temperature will delay germination, flowering, and extreme temperature cause flower drop and poor fruit set. So these protected structures we can use to trap solar radiation and increase internal temperature, thus by improving crop growth. And with relative humidity, obviously this relative humidity influence this transpiration, pollination rate, and disease incidence rate. And the ideal humidity for cucurbit growth is 60 to 80, but higher humidity may cause this powdery and downy in case of cucurbits crop. So why this relative humidity is important? So because when we go for the slow tunnel productions, then we have to keep in mind that this relative humidity goes beyond the optimum range, then obviously it's going to affect our crop growth and also increase the disease incidence. So we should have to provide ventilations to maintain the proper or optimum level of humidity. That light intensity. So cucurbits require higher light intensity, which play a crucial role in case of photosynthesis and biomass accumulations, and other important factors like soil temperature, soil moisture, which affect your root development and nutrient this uptake. So by utilizing these protected cultivation structures, we can regulate these and create a stable environmental conditions for better or improved crop performance. So now this tunnel farming. So we already discussed that. Okay, this is a out of season crop cultivations in a controlled environment, atmosphere inside polythene tunnels. It is called as tunnel farming, and it creates a micro environment under the tunnel, so into which leads to the favorable growth conditions, and it's a increase your land efficiency and early market and higher produce. So what are the types of tunnel which we can use? And basically it's depend on various factors. That is what crop we have to sow under these tunnels, what is the stature of that crop, investment, your capacity, the nature of crop, then variety, and your management level. And on this basis, there are different types of tunnel. That is your low tunnel, walk-in tunnel, high tunnels, row covers. These are different types of tunnels which we can use for off-season cultivation. So then, cucurbits suitable for, or where this vegetable suitable for cultivation in low tunnel farming. So these bottle gourd, wrist gourd, sponge gourd, obviously they are of having higher vine length, so they are suitable for your high tunnels. Then cucumber, muskmelon, round melon, long melon, they are in. They can we can also go for these crops under walk-in tunnel, and these summer squares and other cucurbits for initial stage. We can go under low tunnel technology. So now, what do you understand mean by this low tunnel technology, or what is the low tunnel technology? So we discussed this low tunnels, which is simplest and most widely used microclimatic modification, which we can use for the off-season cultivations. So basically, low tunnels are small protective structures which constructed over a crop using various what we call hoops made of metal or whatever the material which we available are made of that hoops that are made of from those and covered from a polythene films, and we cover a particular single row under one tunnel. So these structures are usually temporary and widely used during the early stages because they are small in size. So if we suppose we have utilize or we are growing this bitter gourd or bottle gourd or any wine crop under these tunnels, then obviously after this attaining these 30 to 35 days, we have to remove these low tunnels because otherwise we are not able to accommodate the vines under these small structures. So here we can use for their early stages, but in case of summer scares, you can go beyond your this, or you can go throughout your crop period. So these are temporary structures or unheated structures with hoops, which can be made from various materials, and it obviously enhance your plant growth by creating environments. And we already discussed that it is suitable for off-season cultivation. So now, what are the benefits of a low tunnel? So we can use low tunnel for raising healthy and early nursery during off-season. Then also we can maintain for optimum temperature for plant growth. We can enhance nutrient uptake and then low tunnels increase photosynthetic activity, used for cultivation during winters, and it protect from against wind, rain, and it's also reduce insect and pest infestation. So what are the materials we can be required for a low tunnel constructions? So especially a typical low tunnels consist of various basic components. So first of these components like that hoop, polythene sheets, anchor, and ventilation openings are the basic uh, components required in a case of low tunnel. So first is your supporting hooks, which can be made from various materials like bamboo stick, PVC pipes, even galvanized iron wires. So whatever material which we can easily available or according to our this economics, we can use supporting hoops. Then second is your plastic covers, which are mostly we go for this transparent polythene film of 30 to 50 microns, and we can also go for HDPC also, and this LDP for 30 to 50 microns, and this GI pipes for your bags. We can go for this 50 centimeter long and 6 meter diameter GI pipes, which we can prepare this for bags, and this two number of holes having 5 centimeter diameter. So these are this is the process of how we go for this low tunnel constructions. So for low tunnel constructions, first is your material specification. So iron rod and plastics. If we go for iron rod, then we go for 1/4 inch or diameter and having length of 10 feet. But if we go for plastics, then obviously 0.04 thick and or 10 feet wide. We can use for constructions. Then tunnel specifications. So basically, we go up to a height of 3.5 to 4 feet, and these tunnels are of having half moon shape. This way, we can construct your these tunnels. So these are half moon structures. We can prepare above over the row, and width we can keep as per our bed, and most to 4 feet, and length up to 200 feet, and each tunnel will be of 3.5 to 4 feet height and 4 feet wide, and they are constructed over raised bed, and the hoops are installed at an interval of about 1 to 1.5 meters, and the edges of these plastic sheets are covered with soil to prevent any heat loss or any to protect the structure from wind. So this is a pictorial representation of how we go for low tunnel constructions. So this is about all what nursery raising of cucurbits for off-season cultivation in the low tunnels. So basically, we can go for seedling raising under nursery house or greenhouse in plastic protease having 1.5 inch cell size, and obviously in off season, so we go for sowing in the month of December to January, which we already discussed that in case of cucurbit, low temperature is going to affect your germination. So that's why we go this off season nursery production under low tunnels. And after this seedlings of 28 to or 25 to 30 days old or having 4 leaf stage, we remove these plastic low tunnels and go for transplanting in the field. Then transplanting under this low tunnels. So seedlings are obviously transplanted in a single row because the low tunnels are constructed on a single row. And this before transplanting, the raised beds were prepared, and this were GI hoops were fixed on a distance of 1.5 to 2.5, and width of 2 hoops to be kept at 40 to 60 centimeter, and height of which we already discussed. Then this plastic is using this transparent plastic. We covered the beds and we covered the sides of this plastics with soil, and then we prepare this some ventilation holes for this for proper ventilation. So basically 3 to 4 centimeter size vents are made, and on a distance of 2.5 to 3.3 meter after transplanting. And these vents, we are going to increase their diameter or their numbers with the crop growth or with the rise in the temperature. So what's our main motto is here, so that we are able to maintain a particular humidity without much increase in temperature. So we can reduce the incidence of disease, but simultaneously we provide a microclimate which is suitable for better growth and development. Now this pollination under plastic or medium tunnel, because so as we all know, these cucurbits are cross-pollinated crops and they need and having various sex forms, so they need proper pollination for fruit set. If there is no pollination in case of cucurbits, then there is no fruit set. So mostly they are monoecious and need pollination. So we have to facilitate this pollination in case of these low tunnels or plastic medium tunnels. If they are walk-in tunnels or they are high tunnels, then we can go for hand pollinations. But in case of these low tunnels, you have to remove the low tunnels when the crop reaches in on flowering stage. If we are not able, or if we not remove the low tunnels, then we have to remove the, or we have to provide some space, so from that this bee or the insects can enter and felicitate your pollinations. So we have to just hello. Sir. Sorry, सर मेरी क्लास चल रही है, 10 से 15 मिनट में। So for proper this effective pollinations, we have to maintain proper bee hives per acre area. So one bee hive is sufficient for per acre area, and we have to keep this bee hive in north-west side directions for effective working with the bees. So when this is harvesting and crop advancement, so if we transplanted these cucurbits in the month of December to first week of February, then after 3 to 6 days over their normal season, we can go for early harvesting. And with this off-season cultivation obviously going to fetch high price, and it's economical for off-season. So this table represents that in which month you have to go for transplanting in case of low tunnels. So in case of cucumber, obviously transplanting will be done in the third week of January to first week. And so by using this, we can advance our harvesting time up to 25 to 30 days. And in case of muskmelon, we can advance the crop stage by 30 to 40. In case of summer squares, by 40 to 60. Similarly, in case of bottle gourd, bitter gourd, and watermelon, we can advance up to 25 to 30 days. And using this, we can also increase our cost benefit ratio and also increase our yield. So this is all about low tunnel. So any questions regarding low tunnel? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, then if no, then we can proceed for this. Quickly, we discuss about this seed production of gynoecious cucumber. If it's already covered, or
No.
okay, sir. Just I will discuss this seed production in case of parthenocarpic gynoecious cucumber. So, what are the benefits of seed production in protected conditions? Obviously, it will give you higher yield and quality, and there is no requirement of isolation because you already going to cover crop, or there is a barrier, this space barrier. So obviously there is no requirement of isolation distance. and you can solve the problem of synchronization by or exploiting this microclimate, which we already discussed. Also, you can use or maximum plant population can be maintained, and seed production can be saved from adverse climatic conditions. This training and pruning and pollination give you better quality seed productions. Emasculation doesn't need it, and even unseasonal rain, damage from unseasonal rain is can be managed, and also better seed viability and seed vigor. So these are the some of the protected structures which we can use for seed production. So first is your climate controlled greenhouse. In this case, we can go for 3 crops in cucumber. Semi-controlled greenhouse, we can go for 3 crops. Naturally ventilated, for cucumber we can go for 3 crops, but for other cucurbits we can go for only 2 crops. Then in insect-proof net house, only 2 crops in case of this cucumber and bitter gourd, and walk-in tunnel only one crop. And plastic lawn tunnels for initial growth stage, we can go for all the cucurbits only during off season. So this is the pictorial representation of your this seed production of gynoecious parthenocarpic cucumbers. So we already know that what is gynoecious parthenocarpic cucumber. So these are having gynoecious in sex form and parthenocarpic in nature, that they doesn't produce seed in fruits. So how we can just multiply, or how we can this produce seed in case of gynoecious parthenocarpic cucumber? So in case of gynoecious parthenocarpic cucumber, we can go for induction of male flower by exploiting various growth regulators. So there are 3 growth regulators which we use: GA3, IgNO3, and STL, that is silver thiosulfates. So apart from this STS, there are 2 also there, that is GA3 and AgNO3. But commercially, STS, that is silver thiosulfate, is utilized because there are some limitations of GA3 and AgNO3. With GA3, there are various problems associated with GA3, that is elongation of your vines. Also, there is shiftment was observed from femaleness to maleness, and this erratic female production. So that's why GA3 was not commercially utilized. Whereas this AgNO3, that is silver nitrate, there is phytotoxicity associated with AgNO3. So that's why we are not using AgNO3 on commercial basis. But silver thiosulfate is commercially utilized, and it's given a very good result for production of male flowers in case of cucurbits. So silver thiosulfate at the rate of your 300 to 400 ppm is sprayed to produce male flower. So theoretically, it is advised that you can go for 2 to 3 leaf stage spray at 2 to 3 leaf stage, but you can delay, or you can spray on later on stages, also on later on stages, for induction of male flower. So why we are we have to go for later stage spray? So this later stage spray will give you some upper hand to go for logging on the vegetative phase. If you have spread on 2 to 3 leaf stage, and then with the advancement of flowering, this male flower will start, then obviously you are going to waste your this silver thiosulfate, or also your there is a chances of mixture. So that's why after logging and at initial vegetative growth, you can go for this silver thiosulfate spray at 30 to 35 days after transplanting, that is before your flowering. Then again you have to go for second spray at fortnight interval, that is to 10 to 15 days interval. So with these two spray, what will happen earlier? This the gynoecious parthenocarpic is going to produce only female flower. With these two spray, it will start producing this deformed hermaphrodite flower, which is in which you are showing in this below one first picture, that is hermaphrodite flower. So these type of flowers start producing on this gynoecious parthenocarpic cucumber. So what does it means? It means that this also okay. So now questions: can we use these hermaphrodite flower? Hermaphrodite means it's having both male and female. So can we use those flower for uh, fruit set or for this pollination? We can't, because they are deformed in nature, and obviously if we pollinate or if we do the selfing from these hermaphrodite flower or crossing on these hermaphrodite flower, then obviously you are going to get a deformed fruits, and there will be very low quality seed production. So what we do is do pinching of this hermaphrodite flower, and pinching is most important part when we are going for seed production, because with pinching you are uh, giving that particular plant uh, to start its both mixed state, that is appearance of both male and female flower as early. Because if you delay the pinching, then what will happen, or you leave the plants as such that they are producing this deformed hermaphrodite flower, and you leave those hermaphrodite flower as such, then obviously they will start producing small fruits, and that's energy of a plant is going to divert, and your this mixed stage, that is both appearance of male and female flower, is going to delay. So we have to do excessive pinching of all the flowers which are going to appear after the after 2 STS spray. So we remove both these deformed flower, and after this pinching, what will happen, that the plant will goes into a mixed stage. Mixed stage means that it's that male and female this start appearing simultaneously on a same plant. So you can use those male plant to pollinate your the same plant, that is for self pollination, or you can also use that male plant or male flower for crossing or segmenting, whatever may be your purpose. Whether you are going to develop a hybrid in case of gynoecious parthenocarpus, or you are going to maintain your parental line. So it's depend on the purpose. So you are going to do whatever your purpose. So you are going to do selfing, submitting, or cross correlations. So then it will leads to the development of a proper fruit, and after 2 months you can harvest those fruits, and it will give you a quality seed. So this way you can able to go for seed production in gynoecious parthenocarpic cucumber under protected conditions. So thank you. It's all about this seed production and low tunnel technology from my side. If any query, let me know.
Yeah, topic is open for discussion. Any questions? Yeah, Dr. Ishaq Khan. Purnima sent some questions in the chat box. Joyender,
Yes, sir.
and you check the chat box, sir. There is some questions, sir.
Chat box.
Dr. Purnima asked, can you recommend some gynoecious cucumber varieties for protected cultivations?
Yeah,
See,
from our institute, there are three varieties released for gynoecious protected conditions for gynoecious parthenocarpic. So one is your open pollinated variety, that is Pusa parthenocarpic cucumber 6, and there are two hybrids, that is Pusa parthenocarpic cucumber hybrid 1 and 2. Both these are hybrids, and the Pusa parthenocarpic cucumber 6 is your open pollinated variety, that is variety. And there are some other varieties from different institutes like Kerala. I think KPCH1 is there from Kerala.